Hey, what's going on? I'm Vatche. I'm a nutrition coach helping people lose weight and keep it off for life. Because after I lost 100 pounds myself, I realized, wow, life is worth living and I'm thriving out here and I want others to feel the same way. And I'm going to help with weight loss. Okay. So here's one of the most common things that happens on a weight loss journey. You get upset when the scale goes up. And I get that, right? It's ingrained in us to be so focused on the scale, and we think that it should always go down. And if it goes up, we think we suck and we're a failure and all that. But you're not. Okay. If the scale goes up, excuse me, if the scale goes up, you're not a failure. You didn't give up, or you didn't fail, right? Like you don't give up. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be okay. Okay, let me explain what actually happens when the scale goes up. So what most people think is, I stepped on the scale, it went up a pound, so that must mean I gained a pound of fat tissue. No, that's not what happened. You need to eat a significant amount of calories to gain a pound of fat tissue, and it's a lot of calories, and I highly doubt you ate that many calories. And even if you did, I want to say this: your body is complex. It doesn't really work like that, but also a few days of getting back to your routine, that any fat that you did gain, it's going to go away. Okay? Fat is not permanent. You can lose your body fat. When the scale goes up, it's actually water and food, right? That's really what it is. When you step on a scale, it doesn't just show you how your fat tissue and your muscle and how much food and water is in your body. It doesn't tell you that. It just shows you a number, right? So it's not wise to just think, oh, I just gained a bunch of fat. That's not how it works. So when someone says, oh, I gained a pound, I gained 2 pounds, people think that's actually fat, right? But it's not. It's water and food. If you're a woman and you're watching this, your menstrual cycle plays a big role in your hormones fluctuating, right? So your weight is going to spike up, right? On your luteal phase, like, this is extremely common, right? So don't freak out. Your weight is going to go up. Also, if you eat something very salty the night before, right? Or if you had a large dinner or whatever it is, it causes your weight to spike up, but that doesn't mean that you gained fat tissue. It just means that your body is holding on to more weight and more water. That's really what it is. And that's really what I want to talk about in this video, is that there are many factors. Also, if you hit a really tough workout, that's another reason why you could potentially be holding on to more water, right? Some inflammation from crushing a gnarly workout, right? It's not going to be just fat tissue, okay? Take a deep breath. I want you to think about the long term. Also, if your goal is weight loss, I don't want you to just rely on this scale, right? I would really recommend that you take progress photos. I recommend that you take measurements with a tape measure. I recommend that you go off how your clothes are feeling. If your clothes are feeling looser, this could be a great sign that you are seeing progress. But I will say this, right? If you overeat one day, you might feel bloated, you might feel puffy, you might, if you have some carbs, that's normal, but it's not fat tissue, right? Like I said in the beginning of the video, you have to eat an extraordinary amount of calories overnight to put on fat tissue. And like I said, whatever you put on, which you probably didn't put any at all, because it's, like I said, it's water weight. After a couple days of getting back to your routine, it's going to subside. The water weight is going to subside. Okay. So when the scale goes up overnight, I want you to understand this. The scale, it's data. It's a tool. The scale is one tool in your weight loss toolbox. It's not the only tool. Okay. It's not the ruler. Stop letting the scale ruin your life, and stop letting the scale dictate your emotions for the day, right? And I say all this as someone who used to struggle with the scale and my weight, right? I would stay on the scale for 2, 3 times a day, hoping that the number would go down. And when the number went down, I was happy. And if the number went up the next day, I would be sad and my day would be ruined. And that's no way to live. It's extremely stressful, right? And that stress could turn into, emotionally eating, and that could cause even more issues. Okay. So just remember, friend, the scale goes up. That's totally normal. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. Okay, don't think so much short term. Look at the big picture. If you have a downward trend, right, you're seeing progress, you're going to be okay, right? Now, look, if the scale is going up and up and up every week, that's different, right? That's a different conversation we need to have. But I just wanted to talk briefly about the scale going up. It's totally normal, right? And you not losing weight or the scale not going down every few days, that doesn't mean you're in a plateau or you're stuck. You just got to keep going, okay? You're not going to lose weight and drop numbers on the scale every day, okay? It's not realistic. That's not how it works, okay? So, yeah, take a deep breath, keep moving forward. You're doing a great job with this weight loss thing. Let me know if you need any help. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video, okay? You got this.